Hello, hello, hello. Apparently I'm live. Good morning. I don't know if you can see me actually, because it hasn't come up on my screen yet because of the delay. So I'll just talk to myself for a minute. Hi Melanie, I know you're there. Lovely to see you. All right, okay. Oh, we've got a new thing. We have to watch a few videos, adverts. I mean, and that way I make a bit of money. So I'm just watching my own advert. Right, hi. Hello, hello, hello. I wasn't here on Tuesday because I was in Edinburgh. I went to see the Edinburgh tattoo, the thing, and the fringe was on and everything. We stayed at campsite with some friends and it was great. I had a lovely time and it was marvellous and it was fun. And yesterday I won't be here next week. Just to tell you, I won't be here next week because my girls are coming up with my grandchildren, and my studio will be a bedroom for my middle daughter. So yeah. So I've been sort of moving around. So I wasn't sure we were going to come on today, but I thought no, I'll do today because I'm going to miss next week. So hi everyone. Nice to have you here. Yeah, today I've got my cup of tea, so if you want a cup of tea, go and get one. I'm testing out some things I bought from Temu. I know in America, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you have trouble. Gosh, I need to blow my nose or something. I've got a runny nose, I've got allergies to something. It's not good. Yeah, I know in America the shipping isn't very good from China for you. So sorry if I'm looking all over the place. I keep forgetting that I've got a camera on me. Normally I'm just like, because I've got my inspiration here in front of me, the chats over this side, and then my main streaming thing where I can see all the technical stuff is over there. So if I keep looking around, excuse me. And I've got different glasses on today, so this is all fun, isn't it? Yes, good Melanie. When was I on last week? Yeah, last week there was quite a few people back. So and I know I missed Tuesday. So I know it's going to take a little while for people to realise that I'm back for good, because I'm not back because I wasn't here on Tuesday and I won't be on next week, but never mind. But hopefully they'll join us. They get a thing. There was Barbara, there was Charlie, there was Lisa and everyone. So come and say hi if the chat box is there. It's all very nice. Right, I got these markers that I'll get on with it, shall I? I got these markers from Temu. Before I do the markers, I got these little watercolour books as well. These were really cheap. I think they were only like £3 or something. But the paper looks really nice in them. And I will be doing some stuffs in there. Future. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I've just got up. I'm in my pyjamas. I've been like, I thought I better go and wash my face. This was what I used to do a couple of years ago, gosh. And then I picked up this book, and then I thought the other day I'm going to come back live again because I miss everybody. I miss talking. Hi, Christine. Yeah, so I think these lives were from a while back. And this is new stuff that I've been doing. So but this wasn't live. And I've been like messing around with textures and things, and just doing a few things and some more bugs. This was a video I did. This is it's up on the YouTube. That is just a blob. That's another blobby thing. I videoed this, but I don't think I've put it up as a video. I don't think I videoed this. I was just trying to paint some lilacs. So that's that. I'm just flicking through so you see what I did. I did this live last week. And I did this live last week. Or was it the week before? Yeah. And then this is me messing about. And now today I'm going to paint some blossoms with these markers. Well, paint, draw paint. These were £2.74. These ones. I don't know if you like Temu. I haven't been paid for this. I bought all this with my own money. But I just wanted to try out some of their markers because it's really cheap, and I do like some of Temu's stuff. And then I got these ones as well. These were a bit more expensive. These were £4. I don't know what this is in but I've got my little pixie jug here. Look, pixie pot. I love little quirky pots, and I am going to put some up on my website, which will be linked somewhere, goodness knows where. But if you want to buy some, I will be putting some up in the future, but I'll let you know when they are up there, like pots like these, because I just keep my brushes in these lovely pots I've got. You won't be able to see them all, but I will do a photo in the community. There is a community page on YouTube, if you don't know, and I do post quite a bit on there, like what's going on. And my Patreon's up and running again. So I've got these little pots, and I've got loads, and I like collecting them from charity shops. So if you want brush holders, oh, and these things, which I find which are fantastic. These are antique vintage flower frogs, glass ones, and I just love putting my brushes in them. I've got quite a lot of these as well that I've been collecting, and I am going to put them up for sale on my website. So just keep an eye out for them. Right, back to the markers. I'm just going to put them in the link. I'm just going to put them in here because I hate having things in packets. Right, I am going to be here for sort of half an hour, so until about 8 o'clock. Time's running out. Sometimes I go over. I usually do try and stay for half an hour, and then anything more, if I get carried away doing stuff, then it's a Brucey bonus. And so if I keep looking over there, the chat's over there. So I'm just going to get these. These are all like fleshy tone colours, which I thought was really nice. I love the colours. Can you see them? You can see the colours. They're all like pinks and like browny colours, which I think is quite on trend at the minute, isn't it? I've been doing some wallpaper designs, so, and that caramel colour. So yeah, let me just have a bit of tea, and then yeah. Come and say hi in the chat if you're there. You don't bite. Well, I don't often. Right, I'm going to paint some Chinesey styley blossoms. I've got these as well. You probably saw these last week. I bought these up in the charity shop for £1.50, and they're really old, like Faber Creole pens. But these old ones, the flow with the water is really good. They're not like the new ones, but they've stopped doing those ones, so yeah. Right, I'll get on with it. I thought I'd just do a blossomy spread. I know someone's going to ask me. This is the book I'm using. It's not watercolour paper, it's just mixed media cartridge paper. So I've got that. And I'm going to paint some blossoms. I'm not very used to using these marker pens. They're a bit like Posca pens. They're just acrylic paint. So I thought I might just start off using a light colour, and then I can work over the top on darker colour. So hopefully you'll be able to see. It's got my studio is quite dark. I've got lots of light, so I hope it's okay. Oh, thanks, Fanny. Yeah, I've settled in now in my new house. So I'm all back and taken over my son's bedroom because he's moved out, got married, expecting a baby. So I took full advantage and I've moved into his bedroom. Chucked all his stuff out. Sorry, Elliot, it's in the loft. So we went to his. They had a baby shower last night because they're expecting a baby, and it's going to be a boy. and I'm so excited. I'm just sort of making this up, and so I've got a bit of inspiration here, but it doesn't look anything like it. So I'm just doing flower shapes. Can you see that? It's really pale, but I want to add some darker in. Might do a bit of pink in there. These are quite nice actually. I like the brush ends on it. Let me try a different make one. Let me try that one. Yeah, I love my new home. So if you can hear, oh, this is even paler than that one. Sorry, you won't be able to see it that way. It's a very delicate colour. You can just see it, I think. Zoom in. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I love my new house. If you can hear traffic, I'm sorry, because I'm on like a road out the front, and my studio faces it, so but I think it's okay. It's not too bad, unless like a really loud, noisy motorbike goes past. I wish we have some more blossoms down here. I want to leave some room for some foliagey things. These are quite nice. They're just like really quick. The colours are pretty. I don't know how light fast they'll be or anything, because I haven't used them before. Let's do some like splodges. Pink. Let's go a bit pinker. This is pinkier. They're all very pale, so you probably can't see much. It will be getting darker. I will be putting some like pencil in with it as well. So these are like, they're really nice actually. I quite like them, and like my new kind of favourite. That'll be a new favourite, I think, to use for like quick sketchy things. To get some more colours. I have ordered myself some Moloto sketcher pens. They're supposed to be really like nice and watercoloury, so I've treated myself. Seeing as I'm retired now, I started collecting my pension. Oh, sorry. There's a like. Sorry if you keep getting adverts, but it's a new thing, and it does help me. So bear with. Is that many? Am I far from my? No, I'm not far at all, because I had to when I first moved, because my son's fireman. He couldn't move far from the fire station, so we had to try and move within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. But what we thought was like close, it turned out that we weren't close enough. So that was the reason why I moved out in the first place, which was a good thing really, because this has all occurred, and he's now married and everything, so yeah, he had to move. So I'm only like 10 minutes away from my old house, so on a good day when the traffic's not bad. We didn't take into account how much traffic there would be, because it's not, well, there's hardly any traffic around here anyway. My stepdad came up to visit me, and he couldn't believe how quiet it was, because he's used to where he lives, and when I go down to Sussex and visit, I stay there. It's just like packed, so many people. Lisa would know. She's not here today, because she lives in where I used to live. Yeah, so I'm just testing these out, make like blossomy things. Yeah, I drive past my old place and I just look at it, and it's just, I don't know, they're turning it into a shop, and it's still not finished, and it's been ages. I think they're having problems. I just don't know. We had some really bad wind, and the roof went on it again, so I was just like, thank goodness for that. I couldn't afford to re-roof it again. It was so big, and my new house is nice and cosy and small, and I'm still getting rid of stuff because it's small, and you know how it is. You don't want to lose the furniture that you've got. And I'm like, oh. I keep getting rid of stuff. Right, that's sort of blossomy, but I might come over onto this page. Depends how we're doing for time. Sorry, my elbow's going to crack. It's horrible cracky sound. I haven't got any green here for the foliage, so I thought I'd use these pencils. And I know the greens in this are a bit garish, but or I could use. I'll put my watercolour palette down there. I have got some more here. Let's have a look. Nice sludgy. That's the one. I like this one. That's not Faber Castle. That is a Crown Dash one. I like that colour. If I mix the two together, it might work. I got some paintbrushes from Temu as well, so I wanted some filbert ones. And look, how many you get? Not that one. And they're really nice as well. And these were only like £2, £2. It's just like, oh. Do you like that sound? Clunk clunk. Yeah, so I'm going to draw in some stems. I'm going to have a brownie colour. That's a pretty colour. That goes. I might just draw some stems with pink. Which is quite nice. I'm thinking textile design here as I'm doing it, so pink stems are fine. I was going to do the middles of them yellowy, so I was going to do like a pale, really pale yellow, lemony yellow. Let's do a bigger stem. I might put some of this green into here. I will put some water in it so it goes a bit watercolour-y. Let's put some little petals. You see, you can see, can't you? Let me just hold it up a bit because I am a bit far away. Yeah, Minnie, that's right. I do miss the garden. I dread to think what state it's in because the person who's bought it, I don't think gardens at all. And I had to leave so many plants as well, and I was just like, oh. Sad about the amount of plants I had to. But my little garden here is tiny, and it's just like, oh, go and do some weeding, and like 10 minutes later I'm finished. And I'm like, oh, okay. I used to like have to spend the whole day, or days actually, in my old place. It was so big. It was over an acre. So I'm just sort of like scribbling. I like scribbling. If you watch me regularly, you'll know scribbles. Let's do some actual like leaves, bigger leaves. I will come in with some water and I'll test out my filberts. I think it's a weird name. Filbert. It's a name, isn't it? I know what my grandson's going to be called, but I'm not going to say, because sometimes when a baby's born, you look at it and you think, no, that's not what I thought about the name. So I don't know if they'll change it. Well, that's what happened when I had my kids anyway. You have a few names like in your head or what you want to call them, and then when they're born they sort of look like what they should be called. Unless it's just me being bonkers. I don't know. This is quite a green, this one. It's like, it's not quite right, is it? I'm just putting little scribbles in because then when I come in with the water, it will mix with the other colours, and that's my plan anyway. Let me do the centres. I want like a dark, I've got the darker brown in these. If I put, no, that's not the dark one. They are really pale, these things. Is that a darker one? It's a little bit darker. I want it darker. That one. That's the darkest one I've got on these. Oh, sorry, I've got a sniffy nose. So if you're new here, hi. Come and say hi in the chat. I do these Tuesdays and Thursdays. I go live now, but I won't be next week. Which is annoying, I know, but you know. And I've been doing this for years and years and years. So if you want to go and look at some other lives, there's like 300 or more of them up on my channel. So go and look, there's loads of videos, and I've got actual proper videos like tutorial things. There's loads of them. Go and have a look. There's like hundreds. I should say loads, there's hundreds. Yeah, and give us a thumbs up. Thanks, Melanie. It's nice to have my spanner back. Right, I'm going to get some water on here. I've got some really clean water as usual. I always forget to change it, I'm so sorry. And hopefully with these filberts I can get like a broader edge and a little fine edge as well. And they're quite nice. Let me just have a bit of my tea because it's going to get cold. Right, let's smudge some of this in. A bit of tissue. I've got this sponge thing as well, which I like using. This was from Temu. They're really cheap, but it's really handy to keep by your water. So when you like want to just wipe your brush, you know, it works nicely. Now I want to keep some of the scribbles as well. I'm not thinking about getting rid of all of the pencil marks because I like them. It might not be your thing, but this is quite yellow. It's quite nice actually when it's wet. So I'm just smooshing it in a bit. Sorry I can't zoom me in. I'm quite far away. I have to go in a bit closer next time. I could zoom in, but it means me going over there and I can't be bothered. A technical thing. I need like a technical assistant. Steve said he watched this morning, but he's still asleep. That was quite satisfying doing this. See, this is quite nicely got. It picks up quite a lot of colour, which is nice. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do with the lives that I'm doing is actually turning these into textile designs, so you'll sort of see the process. So if you're interested in what I turn them into, it'll be on my Instagram. There are links on videos, but not this one. I don't just go and look at another video. There'll be loads of links to things at my Patreon. There will be a new Patreon class up, cottage florals. I'm doing. It will be up at the end of the month. It was supposed to be earlier, but I've been so busy doing things and people up to stay. My Dad came up to stay. He's never come up before, and he enjoyed it so much he's coming back again. So yeah, which is good. What with weddings and graduations and baby showers and holidays, it's all been fun. I'm going to put some lighter colour over the top of these to see if it yeah, it does show up. This is a really light one, so I can like do some little highlights. You can't really see the pale colour. I was wondering, I've got a oh, I'm balancing the camera on it. I've got it's a bit like this size, and it's watercolour paper, but it's got a slight tinge to it, like a grey colour. That would be great for these. I might try that. I'll show you if I do try it. Yeah, so that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? I'm going to do some like extra. I haven't gone on to that page. I don't think I'll have time today. I'm going to just do some extra little clumps, because when I turn this into a textile design, it'd be nice to have some extra ones that I can put in. So you always find, let me show you, like here I've done some little extra bits that I turn into not there. There's more. I don't think this one's quite a good example, no, but that other one. So I really like these. They're nice. It doesn't pull up. Some Posca pens, when I've used them in the past, have pulled up the paper and it goes all like bitty. You know what I mean? Oh, I will, Melanie, thank you. Yeah, they're probably different anyway now. I've got different links to things. So yeah, I'll send you everything. Thank you. Thank you to Melanie. She's my my spanner. They don't get paid. They just do it for the love. I forgot who else were my spanners. I used to do this so long ago. So long ago. Let's do a pink one. Oh, that's pretty pink. I should add some of this in here. Now, if you like these Temu, these are good. I'd recommend them. They're really nice. Much cheaper than Posca pens. And they've got a really nice tip on the end. Can you see? Just put that there for a minute. They look paler in the camera. They're not as pale. I think it's because I've got so many lights on, because it's a bit dark in here. I've got a tree right outside my window, which is really lovely, and the birds all sit in it and that. But in the summer, when it's in full leaf, it's dark in my studio. Which isn't the greatest, but in the winter, it'd be dark anyway. No, but it's brighter in the winter. I'll do some scribblies over the top of this. What's the time? How are we doing? Oh, we're doing okay for time. It's like, it always goes really quickly when I'm on here. So I get carried away with stuff. It doesn't look anything like what I was using as inspiration. Shall I show you? This is my inspiration. I think that was for like a wallpaper design or some textile, because it's got the repeat sizes. Sorry, my brain sometimes, I just can't think what things are called. Like a pink, a lighter pink, but not as light as that one I use, and they're quite pale. that's okay. I'll do some pencil scribbles over these ones, make them look a little bit different. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I smell of barbecue. I only washed my hair yesterday, but when we went to my son's yesterday, I ended up doing the barbecuing, well, helping him with it, and so I smell of barbecue, which is quite nice. But then I think, why did I wash my hair before we went? I'll be smelling barbecue all day. I've got a nice bright pink here. That's like luminous. I don't know what this is. This is a home hobby one. And no, it's not that pink actually. I've got like a bright one. Yeah, one of them is in my bed sleeping. I forgot he was a spanner actually. Just lazy. And Cyril's still in bed. Sorry if I'm making a pencil noise. Some people quite like that noise, don't they? I'm trying to find a nice pink. This one's quite nice. That's pretty. Yeah, like that. Try not to like. I do like pins. This holder was from Temu as well. I like the pencils like that because you can see them and they're easy to pick out rather than keeping them in a thing where you have to like search through them. I might have to get another one of those. And just give this one some stems. Then I think I'm done. What colour should I use for stems? I'm going to use this red colour. Ready. Put a bit of red in the middle. I'm not sure what's happening with the stems here, but yeah. It's quite nice. I quite like that little with red little red leaves. Too much, no? They look nice. I like that little grouping. Let's do it brown for this one. Looks like a darker brown. Scribble, scribble. I do like the loosey-goosey style. Right there. I think they're done. Yeah, mate, they got some lovely stuff on Temu. Some of the stuff's a bit shit, but it's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? That place, but it's just so cheap. And you know, I try not to like, it's like mass produce, but you know, it's all relative, and in the end, I'm just gonna go with this. Oh, I like that pen, that pencil colour. When you wet it, it goes really pretty. I'm just going to have to back again. It was this one, wasn't it? I'm going to do a scribble. This is a flower up here, by the way. You can see. But the colour was just so nice. You see what I mean by you don't need much to activate those, but they're really old Faber castles. They don't make them like this anymore, alas. How pretty that is. I mean, I can even pick up the colour to make more flowers over here. So if you hear weird squeaking, it's my chair. It's not as bad as it was at my old place. It's a chair. Oh, that's pretty. See, this is where I get carried away, and then I stay here for ages, but it's all good, isn't it? There could be some background flowers, and when it's still wet, you can still come in with the pencil crayons. Just add a little bit of definition. Squibbly bits. Yeah, there. Right, I think I'm done. Yeah, all my lives are recorded and they come back up, so you can go and re-watch them if you want to, or watch past ones. They're all up on my channel. You have to go to the live tab. So that's it for today. Oh yeah, when I'm talking about my Instagram, there's a link at the bottom, down here, down there. If you want to go on there, and then that would take you, if you go to the description bit, there's a link tree on there, and it will take you to my website and everywhere. So there we go. That's a way to find out more. Yeah, so these are my Temu. What do I think of my Temu things? I think they're really good. I really like them. I like the colours. I might buy some. No, I'm going to wait for my other ones to come, and I'll show you them when they do come. But I really like the pale colours. They're really, really pretty colours. They're better than those like garish Posca colours you get. You know, like the bright things. Yeah, so they're really nice. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for joining me. I won't be here next week at all, but the week after I'm back at it, and I will be here twice a week live, and I'm going to be doing a monthly vlog at the end of the last Sunday of every month. I will be doing a vlog which will be like what I've done throughout the whole of the month. So I'll be like picking up on things and places I've visited, and inspiration and patterns I've made, paintings I've done, and things like that. And I have got an exhibition on at the minute at, in Wetherby, and there's loads of paintings there, and I will be having one in September as well, but I'll let you know more details about that. It's not my floral stuff, it's my other work. So if you want curious about that, go to my Instagram and look there, and there'll be links to other things. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Melanie. It's lovely to have you here. It's excited. It was really lovely. It was lovely to be back last week, and all the old faces were there. It was really nice. So thanks again, and I will see you in a week's time. No, you can laugh at me whilst I try and stop my stream. Bye.